everybody. Welcome to the MSR Drive. It's Cotton. I got Falco with me. Falco, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good, man. Just chilling at work.
Oh, man. Still no power?
Still no power.
Oh, Lord. That's no good, man. Getting it back on today, maybe?
I hope so. They're saying that they're looking into it, and as we say around here, holler. But you know how that goes.
Yeah. I mean, we all know you just don't want to play JJ3K again.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Oh, me. So, draft was last night. How do you feel about the draft?
Yeah, I was very limited because I went and snuck out a bunch of trades in the season, so I was very limited. But my first round pick, I was pretty happy with. I needed help on the O line and ended up with Conner, who was a hidden development left guard. So I'm gonna slide him over to right guard and see how he does. But yeah, I felt like it was a pretty solid pick.
Well, dude, you can't go wrong there getting a hidden dev with your first pick. So, could be like me, draft the number 2 overall talent at 4 and be a normal development.
Yeah, no, I felt like you had a pretty solid draft. Who and all did you get?
Well, I got the Baptiste, who was the left end that was originally graded at like 3rd round, but then came out with like all A's across the board and turned out to be like a 77 overall. He's going to start on the D line for me. I'll move him around, and didn't really do much in the first game. I actually had a guy that I've never played before. Actually, was the one that got 2 sacks last night against Taco. So that may be an interesting thing to keep an eye on. But I drafted the King of the North, John Russ Snow, John in quotations, as from now on he will be known as John Snow. I drafted him at the end of the first round. He was actually a 4th round grade, I think, but super, super fast. It's like 94 speed, 93 acceleration, but he's a star development. So he's a hidden dev. So I was kind of happy with that.
Nice.
Yeah, but
nice.
I can't even remember what I got in the second round. I think I may have drafted the 6 foot. I think that may have been when I drafted the 6'4" safety. So that he's going to play a ton of sub linebacker. He's like an 83, 84 speed, and he's 6'4". So that should be fun. Yeah, he had a forced fumble. He'll lay the wood.
This Jerome Arnold?
Yes, that would be him.
Yeah, I'm looking at him now. He looks pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how fast I would expect a 6'4" safety to be, but I'll take it. I think he had like low 80 speed or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like he's 84 speed, but 90 acceleration. So that's pretty quick.
Yeah, so he'll be perfect at sub linebacker. He'll be like, kind of like Bear uses Harrison Smith down on the line like that. I'll let him play sub linebacker, come up and make some enforcement tackles and hopefully cause some fumbles and problems and get a few interceptions here and there. But so brand new season, 0-0. You struggled some last year. How are you going to do this season?
As we all know, I'm not the best user, but I feel like if the power company allows me to play, I feel like I can start off with a good 2-0 start. I've got the Dolphins tonight, who you mentioned earlier now has Joey Johnson. But I beat him last year, so or last season, so I feel pretty good about that matchup. I kept everybody on my defense, and my defense from like week 6 on, I didn't lose big games. I don't think I lost. I don't think I was blown out past like week 6 after I changed my gameplay style a little bit. Adopted a little bit of cotton ball, and so I think if I start out 2-0, get my confidence up there a little bit, I think I can make a little bit of noise. Now, Hoff getting another X factor on defense kind of scares me, but I think I'll be all right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dude, Hoff's team is stacked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got what? 40 X factors on defense. Like the whole field just lights up. You
Yeah,
hike the
I think.
ball, there's like instant pressure from everywhere.
Yeah, he's got 10. I think 10 out of his 11 starters are X factors on defense. So that's going to be interesting.
I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that.
Oh God, it's bad. And then I have the surging Jacksonville Jaguars and last year's AFC Super Bowl person, in the Tennessee Titans. So
Yeah, dude, you've got some interesting matchups there. Boone's going to play tough. Who do you think ends up winning your division?
I'm gonna have to go with Boone. He really last season I was riding Pride's wave a little bit, talking him up, but Boone was really, really solid, and he really impressed me in the Super Bowl. So I'm gonna say, although Hoff has all those defensive players, I'm gonna say Boone's gonna win.
Yeah, I kind of had to agree with you, dude. I think Boone's got that one. So if you had to do all of the AFC, who wins the AFC North in your opinion then?
AFC North, I think it will be. I don't know. I feel like Jay Wood's really, really coming into his own. So I will say AFC North will be Jay Wood. AFC East, I'm going to go with my boy T Wayne. He won it last season. I think he was 8-8 or so. But I'm going to go T Wayne again. NFC or AFC East, and J Rod AFC West, Boone AFC South.
Yeah, well, I can't. I don't disagree with any of those except for the AFC, the East. I would definitely take Blano and the Bills.
Yeah, I was gonna go I would go there, but I think he just played and got beat pretty bad if I'm not mistaken. Week 1 by Jay Wood. No, it was a 9-point game by Jay Wood, but I don't know. I feel like T Wayne's kind of made some moves. That rookie he has looks really good. I watched him play against Rhino, so yeah, I'm gonna have to stick with T Wayne on that one.
Okay, well, I got rid of JJ, so my team is completely different this year.
Yeah,
I'm trying some different stuff. Probably made some super bad decisions against Taco, but we won't go there. Should have been a 10-0 game to start, but dummy me doesn't know when to not go for it on 4th down, and it comes back to bite you.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but that that one where you're on your side of the field. I was like, no.
Total go for it range. I should have kicked the field goal in field goal range though.
Yeah.
We don't punt the ball. We don't punt the ball in Minnesota, but we will kick a field goal. William Witt will kick a field goal. That dude, he's money. I literally think I've only missed long field goals with him, like stuff over 54, 55 yards. But the dude's accurate when I need him to. He'll bust one.
Well, so feeling or coming out of that game with Taco, who do you think's going to win? How do you think the NFC is going to shape up?
So NFC, I'll do the North last. So NFC South, I know we done terrible last season, terrible, but Rhino's going to win the South this season. He'll go from last, I think, to first.
Yeah.
So and then we'll go to the West where Ura run last season. Ura does not repeat and drops. I honestly think he'll drop 2 games to King, and that'll be the deciding factor. And that whole thing will be the head-to-head record will come back. So I think King will win the West. And then the NFC East, which is just, Gunslinger Central, who wants to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Dude, and number 1 draft pick is talented too. So that just added there. You got 4 teams that can all win a game in there. I guess I'm going to say right now Kylo. What I mean, just because I want to
Yeah.
say Tom. It's going to come back and bite me that I didn't just go on and say Tom, but I'm going to say Kylo wins the East right now. Okay, NFC North. This is going to be a long, drawn out explanation, but just stick with me. I'm going to do terrible. I'm going to be lucky to win 3 games this season, so I'm going to be like 3-13. So I'm going to be the dead last. Coherent is going to win like 9-10 games. Be right on the fringe of wild card, but it's NFC, so it doesn't matter. If you don't have 14 wins, you can't be a wild card team.
Yeah.
So it'll be all for naught. Taco and Rev are interesting. I'm going to tell you right now, Rev's going to sweep Taco, split with Coherent, and sweep me, and win the North with 3 losses.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm going to call that right now that Rev is 13-3 and probably the 2 seed in the NFC with that record.
Yeah. Now, he looked solid. The game I watched him play a little bit last night, and he looked really solid.
Yeah, and that team, Green Bay's team, is stacked, and he won the draft. Like everybody he touched was a normal development, except for he got the number 1 overall talent in that defensive tackle, and he was 80 overall normal development. But everybody else he touched was, star, superstar, X factor. He drafted the quarterback from Tennessee that I also wanted to draft because I had plans on trading Mahomes next season, and the dude's an X factor.
Yeah. Yeah, the running back he drafted too was a X factor.
That means he has 2 X factor running backs.
Yeah.
Awesome. There's no way that's not going to be fun to deal with.
Yeah. One thing I thought that was funny, I was looking at the abilities of that quarterback that he drafted, and he has bulldozer. I mean, if you look at this guy's picture, he looks like Jared Lorenzen, if you guys remember, Kentucky great quarterback.
Lefty.
Yeah, the hefty lefty. That's exactly who he looks like here. He's got bulldozer as an ability, so it's gonna be fun to watch him.
Oh Lord! Well, I think he's the archetype to get the escape artist. So that'll be something. That'll definitely be something to keep in mind. But I don't know, dude. I think it's going to be interesting. I think Kylo, Rev 1 and 2, King probably 3, 4 would be Bucks, and then just the wild cards will probably be DK and Tom again.
Yeah.
So,
I think that's solid.
I think it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. See, in the New Dawn podcast, I picked Rhino to win the South. I think he's going to have the biggest turnaround out of anybody, out of all the playoff or non-playoff teams. I picked him to have the biggest turnaround. So I'm definitely with you on the NFC South. Yeah, I think it's between. I don't know. Heartless played pretty well last night, but I think he got beat up pretty bad by Kenny Galladay. But
well, that game was this morning. That was
this morning. Yeah.
It was Kenny Galladay just done whatever he wanted.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll probably go with King on that one. That's a solid pick.
So, if you had to sit in just from what you saw last season, I know it's not an easy thing to do. Who is your MVP candidate for this season?
I'm gonna have to go with. I'm probably gonna go with Reds running back. What's his name? Anthony. Is it Daryl Anthony or?
Yeah, it's like Daryl or Darrell. I can't remember.
Yeah, yeah, whatever that is. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Anthony. I mean, he's just he's an absolute monster. So I think he'll end up winning the MVP.
See, I'm gonna throw a wrench in the system here. I'm going to go with, this super unknown, unheard of quarterback in the NFC East that, nobody ever pays any attention to, that Kylo uses like a secret weapon. I'm going to say Wentz is the MVP.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, I know, because, nobody's ever picked Carson Wentz to win the MVP.
I picked I like that pick. I picked Carson for my first 2 weeks of that fantasy pick'em thing that Hoff's doing. So yeah, I feel I feel like he's going to do some big things up there.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. For all of you all listening that do that, stay away from my running backs. They are. I'm not running the ball like you would expect me to run the ball. Oh yeah, that's not my go-to anymore. Sorry.
Yeah, I made that mistake last night. I went with Kent Samuel, which he did give me 6 points. So I'm hoping I get some big games out of the rest of my picks. So I think I'm going up against TJ first round.
Okay, well, you got anything to leave us on?
No, man. Just everybody enjoy the season. It's going to be a good one. We got a lot of out of conference matchups that are fun. I think AFC South has NFC West, and who else do we have? Oh, let's see. Well, I know we got NFC West, so that's going to be fun. I think this year's schedule is going to be something to watch for. I think there's going to be a lot of mix-ups here. A lot of different situations are going to take place this season, so it's going to be a fun season to watch.
Yeah, dude, I can't wait, man. I guess that's got it all from us today. I'm going to leave with one thing. Winter is coming. John Russ Snow is Rookie of the Year guaranteed on the NFC side. I ain't got JJ3K, but I'm the king of the North, so just watch out.
Yeah, I'm not going to be shouting JJ3K for to at least tomorrow. Hopefully, hopefully I can shut him down to JJ 3 yards tonight.
It's going to be interesting. I am legitimately curious to see JJ with somebody else using JJ.
Yeah.
But I'm going to hold on to that statement till about halfway through the season. Because that's a whole another discussion I want to get to at some point.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, man. Well, I hope everybody has a good day. Stay safe. Have fun with the new season. Enjoy the weather. That is, most people are getting nice April sunny weather. Some of us are getting storms and we don't have electric for 3 days. So just stay careful out there, guys.
Oh, yeah.